Just give it to you for now. Alright, so go in. Opening on. Slash is not so useful, but you know what?
I will try.
Let's create some ridiculous stats.
One step closer.
Let's take a look at this crazy character at this point. Nice. Alright, so continue buffing up a bit. Nice. Flame.
Laughable.
Yeah.
My offering.
Right, C10. Alright, so on Warrior, we will take Medicae first, just to be able to heal with medkits in battle. Useful to have. You don't have to be the primary Medicae user of your party, but just take at least one to be able to use medkits. Then we take Rigorous Training here, just to be able to dodge it, move after we attack. Very important for a warrior. We take Desolation to buff our damage because our primary stat is agility. I'm just gonna go again Medicae, Rigorous Training, Desolation, Agility, Slash, Breakthrough, Lore Warp, can be something else, Agility, Nimble, Lure Warp, Interception, Daring Breach II, Psi Rating 1, Weapon Skill, Orchestrate Flames, Dual Weapon Combat, Weapon Skill, again. These skills can be something different. This is what I prefer. But Medicae first is kind of important, and after that, just pick what you need for your party. Your int won't be the highest though. It's kind of dumped. Okay, Relentless Blaze. Willpower as my last one. After taking 2 in agility and 2 in weapon skill, I took 1 willpower here. And Burning Blood. And then Daring Breach 3. Now in Assassin, to buffer damage and further our kit, we took Death Whisper. Extra free attack, good. Killing Spree. Look at that, when it's our total endgame stats, so it's kind of crazy. Stacks, plus 22% damage every time, and you'll be hitting a lot of openings. Yeah, that's the best damage increase skill on Assassin. Yeah. Agility again here. Deadly Calculation. Direct damage. Deals an additional 1 damage every 10 direct damage. For every 10 damage dealt by the Assassin. And you'll be dealing a lot of damage. Deals an extra 1, so plus 10% basically. That's how you look at it. Flat plus 10%. Agility again. Lure Xenos here because I'm gonna take this just to use some extra weapons mid-game. We took Dance Macabre for mobility. Extra dodge, just great ability, great assassin ability. Keeps you active on the battlefield. We took the upgrade for it, of course. There already, 11 direct damage, great. Game stats. Professional Acumen for action economy. Okay, after agility, again we take weapon skill. And dispatch 3 and 2 is what we will take. We can take dispatch 2 here. I like dispatch 3 because while you're going to be burning in battle because you have Pyromancy, so this dispatch upgrade synergizes very well with Pyromancer. So you can just keep burning and dealing damage and killing stuff while healing yourself. Okay. Psi rating 2. Increase our Psi rating. Eye for the Encased is a good assassin ability, and I take it pretty early here. You can take something else. but it's in prep for Killing Edge, because Killing Edge has a lot of accuracy penalty, so you want to up your dodge reduction before taking this, so you can use this one more effectively, because it deals very good damage. Yeah. It took 1 point in perception just to buff it a bit. Probably like the way the stats ended up here, it doesn't really matter. You might take like say willpower instead, or something else like toughness or strength, or fellowship even if you can. I don't think you can take fellowship though, but I took it at that point because it gave me a round number in perception, and I thought it would end up on a round number, but it's there for an ability we'll take later, which I'll highlight, but it will buff direct damage as well. You need a bit of perception, not too much. Again, Killing Edge here, it's a very powerful assassin attack, your best single target attack basically. Psy Writing 3, we improve our Psy powers when we can with common talents. There, lethality heightens, so we do even more damage. Corrose, a squeeze when we look at that is insane here. Each successful dodge, 40% damage for their nexus, and you'll dodge a lot. So great buff at this point. Melting armor from Pyromancy. Just something general. You can take, as I said, at any point before here or in Assassin 3, let me show you quickly in the common talents. If you're running out of stuff to take, you can take It Will Not Die, but endgame you don't need it. Look at that. I rather prefer taking an extra weapon proficiency here than It Will Not Die. So yeah, again, so and then melting armor from Pyromancy, and dispatch 2 and 3. So that's an assassin again. And then from Exemplar, you might not get all the way here, by the way. It doesn't matter, like at some point around here you're one-tapping enemies anyways from pretty much here on. We'll take Blade Flurry here. We'll pick it up from Warrior, just because we'll be using more and more slash. At this point we'll have more charges of slash. It's a great ability, by the way, because when you're under officer extra turn buff, it seems you can, like, it says you have 4 charges of slash when you use breakthrough, but in reality, like, you can use it once on every enemy in battle. So like you can like just move from enemy to enemy and use slash. And then if I want to keep it organized and go back to the build, but with these boots, very important boots, you basically double attack with slash, so she one taps everything with I just use this. It's a nice sword, endgame sword. I like it. And Carnage, I like this sword in the main hand just because occasionally when she does parry things, she counterattacks as well, so that's a good one. Like, these stats are a bit crazy because of this thing. If you don't use it, it won't be quite as crazy. Yeah, but I'll get to equipment in a second. And yeah, so we were on Exemplar. Yeah, so again, Blade Flurry, that's where we started. Tricky defense, just because we're a light armor, and it'll just, there it buffs our dodge even more. Yeah, tricky defense 20%. Could be more. That eventually is more because of Destined. But yeah, you don't really need defenses with this build, honestly. Like, by endgame, like, you're one-tapping things and you're just ending the fight in the first round anyways. Lure Warp, I continue with that one. Imminent Demise. Okay, yeah, this is the one where I wanted some perception, because this one looks at your perception in terms of adding damage. Of course, there's going to be buffs applied from your Psykers to you to up it even more, but see, this one is like if you take let me get it a bit more in depth. If you take Danse Macabre and Morbid Pirouette, which is direct damage, and you can see 11 damage here. It is pretty important for stacking damage. Sometimes you run through an enemy twice and get this buff on them, and eventually that's like another 12% damage added on top. So like you're doing a lot of damage stacking this way. Oh yeah, Imminent Demise here. And then agility, we continue with just mainly agility and then weapon skill, and then some supplement either like strength, perception, willpower or perception. But first it's always agility and then weapon skill. Okay, Sparks of Greater Flame, pretty good. Sanctic Powers. I took it early. Here's the rationale. Like you can pick up Inflame here. You can pick up Inflame here and Incinerate here, but if you take Sanctic here, it gives you more leeway to use like good damaging feats from Sanctic Power School here earlier. That's why I did it here. So we can critical velocity, so tricky defense, then critical velocity, or 7% of your dodge. You can imagine how much that is. Yeah. Thumbs of Heroes, again, like we want to increase our psi rating in combat that way pretty effectively. Contempt from Warrior, that's like the last real warrior ability I'll take. It buffs, since our toughness at this point did get quite high, we did take it. Just another +7 damage, why not? Inflame, agility, mortally effective. This is just like one of the last skills from Assassin I take to round out the action economy a bit more. So you have Interception from Warrior and mortally effective here from Assassin. That way you have enough AP for everything, or more than enough. Edge of Dawn, and just another 10% damage buff. We have Revenge. Okay, so Revenge on Pyromancer builds like this one, very, very good, because you're burning and taking damage and buffing your own damage that way. So this is actually a more consistent buff on this build than something like Extermination, which I still do take later, but first it's this one. Psi rating 4. You can take it earlier, it doesn't matter. You're mainly like a melee build with you buff yourself up with fire and then go to town. Destined. Okay, perfect opening. It's like one of the last skills from Assassin to add a bit more damage that you can take. It's low priority, but we had it available here, so we took it. Again, Extermination, Hymns of Hatred. So you don't really care about crit chance anymore, but just more crit damage is fine. It's not the best of actually abilities, but like you're running out of things to take here. Fires of the Forge. Like at this point really the build is pretty much done here with Extermination. And in that case, actually, if you notice you're about to end the game and cut off here, I would actually take Fires of the Forge before Hymns of Hatred here. Okay, so Fires of the Forge. Pinnacle of Weaponry. Eventually your int is somehow high, so why not? And it's only power weapons, but that's a power weapon. Yeah. Okay, so Incinerate. strength, peak condition. So you're doing melee attacks a lot, and those scale with strength, like for every 10 points of strength and extra damage. Why not? And Slayer, just a consistent crit on top. Your result will be most likely higher because of this. So yeah, that's the build. Yeah. And in terms of equipment, lastly, like the most important parts are stocking boots for double slash, and this tactical genius helm for just momentum. Other than that, yeah, if you want to, you can use this halo device. It just makes ridiculous stats. Other than that, I still just use an iron cape here. I like it because it's good for fellowship. It's still important, and of course agility. It's a great item. Also means like while you're burning and at low health, you don't care because you'll just get revived. These gloves, double damage to critical hits, very nice. And I go with this cloak. There's some better cloaks in game. Probably I still like keeping weapon skill up relatively high, so I use this simple swashbuckler cloak still. Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you can get it, this one is great. Condensed carapace. So you can get that 2x agility bonus crit chance. So basically 22% crit from the armor. And for weapons, we use this auto-striking power sword endgame, just because it, whenever I parry on occasion, I counterattack and then carnage in the offhand. Because slash with these boots, we attack with both weapons. Carnage is still getting critical damage stacks, while I can still parry and counterattack with this sword. So nice combo. We can just use a solar staff or just some fire staff. Yeah. Anatomist amulet. No. That's what we'll use here. So yeah, that's build for most damage, I would say. Melee damage in game right now. Let's go with this one, then we just go with killing edges.
I will triumph. I will delight my masters with your demise. Ruin better. Accept my offering. Purpose guides me.
Alright, we did like over 5k damage there that round. It's alright, I guess. Now she's available. She can run in and die. Doesn't matter. Let's go here. Let's go here and inspire someone. And then that's not so important yet, but how about maybe you can attack again? Oh, she didn't. Sometimes she does.
I can do that with the right incentive.
She's still gonna die here, but that's fine.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Dang.
I am a navigator, not a starter.
Okay, so we got momentum. We are very much set. See, like I dashed through and deal 300 damage. Great. Anyways, actually, let's dash some more through. Let's stack some more.
I will triumph.
All right.
I need no guidance.
Okay, we're gonna use something here in a second, but
I will triumph. Ruin.
right.
I will delight my masters with your demise. no mercy found in my heart.
Alright, we are back online, and we can keep attacking, right? It has an opening here, right? Yeah. Alright. But whatever.
I need no rend the flesh, shatter the spirit. Purpose guides me. Accept my offering.
Oh shit. Dang, this boss has this mechanic that I can't just I have to send an Avalard to do something here for me.
Let me help.
I'll remember this.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Right.
Request approved. The Messiah knows all. Comprehends.
Yeah. He doesn't need that. Actually, what he needs to do is do that. But that... I'm going to call the bold, I guess. Does he hit? Yes, he does. He did hardly deals damage. Yeah. Oh, and look, Idira is back online, and she has a metabolic overcharge for my main here, which we'll use in a second.
There is movement in the appearing.
So in the meantime, before I do that,
Anything else?
not that. Zero, good. Nice.
On it.
Right.
Through chaos I stride.
Okay, we have to be a bit careful here, otherwise I'm gonna die because of extra actions from metabolic overcharge, but I should be fine.
Your aid was acknowledged.
We just want to finish it up.
My resolve is unshaken.
But I have Iron Cape, I should be fine.
I will triumph. The Blessed One won't fall. Ruin beckons. I will delight my masters with your demise.
And
Purpose guides
go for
me.
Carnage. And now we go for a kill with the charge, I guess, and then we have it in the second round or so. Unless you killed.
Your
Nah,
efforts
she
amuse
dodged.
me.
She did.
I need your guidance.
Done.
I have suffered